Sure to Cook.
Welcome back to another episode of Be Sure to Cook. Today, we're making pot roast with vegetables. So stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, I got a roasting pan, an old-fashioned like roasting pan. It's got a top. It's a small one. I do have a big one, but I'm gonna cook my roast and everything in here. All right, I have this roast that I have bought and I am going to prep and ready to cook. I've got meat tenderizer. I'm going to put a generous amount of this meat tenderizer, no salt, no MSG, none of that stuff on there. And I'm going to massage this into my meat. I got some ground paprika. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on there on each side. Okay, so now I'm going to be using my favorite, I love garlic. You can leave this out if you're not a garlic fan because I use dry garlic and fresh garlic too. So I'm just gonna do a little on top. Then I'm using rosemary. If you don't like rosemary, don't use it. You don't have to. Okay, the chopped garlic, I'm getting out of the little jar here. A half teaspoon of garlic. So I'm just gonna take my hand and I'm just gonna take the garlic. And by the way, I washed my hands up on that too. And I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit chunks on both sides of this. I'm going to crack some fresh black pepper. Okay, I got these wonderful sticks that's already been cut and already been prepared, and it's great. I love that. It's easier for me. I have a half an onion that I used and already rinsed. I've got some of the celery sticks that I already used. But I'm going to re-rinse these and wash these because I'm thinking I'm going to need a little bit more. And I got a bag of baby carrots. You can get these at any store, just any kind of baby carrots already peeled. I love these. Okay, so I got this half onion that I'm going to quarter. Quarter means 4, right? And what I do with these quarters is I'm just going to take petals. This is a white onion. I like white onions. If it's too big, just tear it, throw it in there. Okay, what I love about these potatoes, I got these the other day in a smaller bag. They're really little. Actually, I just got the white ones, and they got red. All right, here's my potatoes that I washed. This has been in the refrigerator while we did all our vegetables, and it took us a while to do those vegetables. So I'm going to take that out, pop this top off. I am adding some beef broth. Beef broth, low sodium, so no salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a can of this to a can of water. So I'm going to do 2 cans because I want to cover this roast to a can of water. So, and then once I see this broke down and I can stick it, but it's not falling apart actually, then I'm going to stick my vegetables inside here. Cook those for another 30 minutes. So we'll do this together. So stay tuned. Okay guys, we took this out of the oven. Oh, this is hot. And here is our roast. And this is what I mean by tender. You just stick in it and it's actually just falling apart when you actually sticking your fork in it. It's so tender. But I went on ahead and cooked this all the way because I do want to skim some of this fat off. But I'm going to cook my vegetables first, then we're going to skim the fat. So we're going to use this juice to put the vegetables in. These are the vegetables that I had wrapped up, put in the refrigerator until we cooked our beef. And I'm going to start adding all these onions and potatoes inside my beef with the celery and onions and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's going to cook. Now, if you think you need another can of beef broth, feel free to put that in there because you already have that good fat content of the beef, so it's not going to hurt it. Okay, it's almost time to check on our vegetables. It's almost been 30 minutes and I'm pretty sure they're done. But in the meantime, I have 2 packs of brown gravy mix. You can get it at any store, you know, any kind of brown gravy mix you decide to get. I'm going to add about a half cup of water to the brown gravy, and I'm going to smooth this out. All right, took these vegetables out of the oven. Oh, look at that, and all that steam, and they look great. I'm gonna pour this brown gravy. Gonna get away potatoes because we don't want to crumble you up, and we're just gonna pour this brown gravy in here, and we're just gonna mix all of this up. Okay, so I have mixed up my cornstarch with a little water, or you can use beef broth. I'm going to pour that inside of here. So it's about, and I'm going to just make sure I stir. Not trying to break up my vegetables. Okay, guys, I have this on the stove, and it's on a medium high, and I'm just going to kind of stir this because this is going to get thickened. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper, black pepper, to this stew to make it yummy, yummy, yummy. After I mixed up the gravy and put extra cornstarch in here, you can make it as thick as you want. I wanted mine a little loose. I don't want it like really thick, because once it cools down and you reheat it up later on for tomorrow or whatever, it's going to get even thicker. Give it a little bit. It's going to go great with some cornbread. So let's plate this up with the meat that we have. It's going to be delicious. Okay, we're getting ready to plate this up. So here's how we're going to do it. We're just going to plate some vegetables. Okay, so you're going to stick your hot meat right down in there. So somebody can also have some meat. If you want gravy on this meat, you can. There you go. Okay, here is my pot roast with vegetables. Some people call it a beef stew. Here it is. We did this. You and me. We did this together. Pot roast with vegetables. Hey guys, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we're going to do more dishes. See you all next time. Bye.